Okay, you're terribly out of shape. You're overweight. You may be pre-diabetic. You may be diabetic. You could be young, you could be old. You could be walking into the gym with a cane. I've worked with everybody at every age in all kinds of shape. I've worked with people that have never exercised their whole life. They might have been overweight in school, never were active in PT. They got out of it because they were overweight. You've got to have a beginning point, a starting point. And this is the problem I have with a lot of young trainers at the gyms. I just see them, they overwhelm people in the beginning. They don't give them a chance to build a tolerance for exercise. And again, that's just, I always talk about this, not just physically, but mentally. You have to learn to be comfortable with weight. If you've never weightlifted or never picked up anything heavier than a book or the garbage, you've never experienced it. Your body hasn't, your nervous system hasn't, your mind has never experienced picking up something heavy. So you've got to have a transition, you've got to have a conditioning program, but you've got to have a starting point. And I've worked with thousands of people that are terribly out of shape. And there's 3 exercises anyone can begin with. Again, I don't care if you come in walking with a cane, that you have trouble walking into the gym. I've worked with a client just recently, very diabetic, very overweight, could hardly get around. 3 exercises again that anyone can do. It's a chest press machine, it's a pulling exercise machine, and it's a leg press machine, which can all be done seated. Now the chest press machine is a comfortable machine. It's similar to a push-up, a bench press, and it's going to work the pushing muscles, the chest, the shoulders, and the back of the arms. The pulling exercise, and the one I'm demonstrating here, has a chest pad which gives you a little bit of upper body support if you have some lower back issues, which many people have today. The pulling exercise is going to work the back muscles, it's going to work the forearms, the biceps also. So this pushing and pulling exercises are going to balance out and strengthen the shoulder. And last but not least, the leg press machine, and again in the beginning, is comfortable. The most important thing to do is make sure you keep your glutes, your rear end, pulled down into the seat. Don't let your lumbar roll, don't let your back roll at all. Control the movement, start with a very light weight, and get a couple sets of leg presses in. So for practicality, most people, what I like to do, the first set, do a very light weight, as light as you want, and just go through the motion for 10, 15, 20 reps. There's no magic number in the beginning. And then perform 2 more sets with about a minute or 2 rest between sets. Somewhere, put a weight on there, so you're performing somewhere between 8 and 18 repetitions. Simple as that. Again, there's no magic number in the beginning. Everything's going to work, but you want a weight that you can at least do 8 good quality reps. And if you're getting more than 18 or so, that tells you or lets you know that you can up the resistance a little bit. This is how I begin people that don't like exercise, that they have no experience with exercise. You've got to make it comfortable in the beginning, or they're not going to stick with exercise. So try these 3. If that's all you do and you just do those twice a week, I promise you, you're going to get stronger, you're going to feel better about yourself, you're going to have a little more integrity of your shoulders, your hips and knees are going to be a little bit more mobile. These are actually, when you exercise, you're doing a stretching movement. So these are what we call dynamic stretches with a light weight. Try these. I guarantee that this will give you a great jump start on getting fit.